Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back out to Kevan Plays a Mech Game, and today we're playing, Killzone 3? Pretty sure Killzone 3 is an FPS game where you kill space Nazis, and not a mech game. Hey guys, is this a mech game? Did I miss something? Okay, I'm being told to shut up and play the game. Okay. Ooh, Botzone. That sounds like a place where mechs live. Okay. Let's put lots of bots. And, okay, here we go. Well, that loads. A little bit about Killzone 3. It was released in 2001 by Guerrilla Games. They are a Netherlands and UK-based studio. For the most part, all they do is Killzone games. They did one game before that, but since then they've just been doing Killzone. Although, word on the street is their next game will not be a Killzone game. It'll be some new IP. So that's pretty cool. First Killzone game came out in 2004, second one 2009, then Shadowfall in 2013, Liberation on the PSP in 2006, and Mercenary on the Vita in 2013. So we have a couple of different classes we can pick from. There's a tactician. They capture spawn points and can call in aerial drones. They get assault rifles, SMGs, shotguns. There's the infiltrator, who carries shotguns and SMGs. And the infiltrator's job is they can mask to look like an enemy, and then they can run faster and plant bombs quicker. And if they melee kill someone while they're they are masked as an enemy, then they will stay masked. There's this field medic. Obviously, they can bring people back when they're down. They carry SMGs as well. Their other abilities, they can bring themselves back to life. They carry a triage drone, which can attack for them as well, which is pretty cool. There's the engineer. They can put down turrets. They can repair things like ammo boxes and gun emplacements. They carry machine guns. And finally, is the marksman. They are the standard sniper. They can turn invisible to shoot, and they can also jam enemy radar. So we'll play as a tactician to start. Okay. And here we go. Game's looking pretty good. So if you see all these like little white marks on my screen, those are spawn points that I can capture since I'm a tactician. That's my job. And we're playing a game type here called Warzone. And in Warzone, you play a best of 7 objectives. And right now, it looks like the objective is the enemy is trying to destroy something of ours, and we need to go stop them, so we should hurry up over there. Okay, across the street, always dangerous. Still don't quite see what this has to do with the mech game. Uh-oh. Okay, enemy's got... Oh, hey, there's a mech! Oh man, this is a mech game! We got more important things to deal with right now. We gotta get in here, defuse this bomb. Now we're going to be cutting it close. 10 seconds. Oh, no, we got lots of time. Oh, no! Oh! Oh, wow. That was really, really close. That guy just about killed us. So in this game, when you do melees, there's an animation involved, which is pretty sweet. So I'm going to turn on my tactician's radar thing. That's a special ability that shows enemies a little clearer on the map. Doesn't really do too much. If it's an enemy that turns invisible or can mask themselves as one of our guys, then it doesn't really do anything, to be honest. There we go, let's capture this spawn point. Excellent. So now when our guys respawn, they'll respawn right here. Anyways, we'll capture this one. Oh, enemy. There we go. Nice. Another guy coming around the corner. There we go. Whoa, lots of enemies over there. Okay. 3 kills, 1 death. Not bad. So we'll change to that spawn point we just captured. And maybe we'll even grab one of those mechs. So first we'll put that drone beacon out. That'll call in a drone for us. So that's good. And, oh yeah, it's mech time! So we got machine gun, missiles. Nice. Okay, I was just fooling earlier. I totally knew this was a mech game, obviously. Mechs in this game are a little bit unique. You're not an all-powerful god, but you are pretty awesome. So, you know, you get sort of unlimited missiles. You get 2 at a time, and they just take a little bit of time to reload, and your machine gun takes a while to cool down when it gets hot. And you can jump a little bit. And like your regular health of your mech recharges. Yeah, that's a bad guy. Well, it's a lot of guys. The downsides of the mechs in this game is they're not super strong. Oh, our mech's going down. We gotta get out of here. So as you saw there, light arms fire is actually really effective against mechs in this game. You can even snipe out enemies out of the mechs. So this gun I'm using now, this M82 assault rifle, is actually pretty good at taking out guys in mechs. I guess it wasn't destroyed, it just was getting close to it. Oh, hit one of our guys. Oh, and I got sniped out. With a pistol. See, I just wanted to make a video like this. I haven't decided the next Mech game I wanted to play, so I thought this one would be a fun little distraction. Ooh, let's see what the next one's going to be. Ow. Yeah, Killzone's what I like to call a blanket game. It's like a warm, fuzzy blanket for me that, you know, and sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I just pull out Killzone and play in Botzone for a while. And I'm sure everyone's got a game like that. For some people it's Mario, for some people it's Halo, for some people it's, I don't know, Plants vs. Zombies. And for me, one of those games is just Killzone. And you can see there's really good stuff going on in the background. We saw earlier there was a flight of intruders flying over. Oh, there we go. So the level of detail in the maps is pretty high. Oh, good. So the different types of objectives that we could play in this one. So there was the one we just did, which is assassination. We had to kill a specific enemy, and before that was they had to destroy these power generators, and so those will eventually we'll have to defend against an assassination and defend against them trying to destroy one of our objectives. They'll be the same thing, power nodes. Let's get some of this. The one we're doing now is just most kills, so it's, you know, straight up team deathmatch. There'll also be something sort of akin to capture the flag, but instead of flags in this game, they use propaganda speakers, which I always thought was pretty fun, because you'll hear them spouting off propaganda for whatever side that holds them. And after that will be capture area, and that should be all 7. So that's my bot, you can see, flying around out there doing things. Trying to find some enemies to kill. Oof. Shotgun in the back. Ouch. Oh, bad guy. There we go. Oh man. Got 2, the third guy got up on me. So a lot of people when the first Killzone came out called it the Halo Killer, because it was the first major, you know, FPS game for the PlayStation, and you could play online, and it was supposed to be, you know, Sony's answer to Halo. I mean, obviously it wasn't. It was still a great game. I love the original Killzone. I used to play a ton of that. To be fair, I didn't have an original Xbox. I didn't play on anything. Didn't play Xbox Line until I got a 360. Oh, get out of there! Oh, bad guy. Ow. Well, he's gonna capture that. I was gonna shoot him, and then I didn't realize that I had my rocket launcher still selected. Oh yeah, I was talking about how it's a Halo killer. I mean, obviously it wasn't. Halo is great. Killzone is great. There are different types of games. Killzone is, especially starting with Killzone 2 when they introduced this Warzone type multiplayer. It's much more strategic than Halo. Halo's a faster paced game. This is my FPS game of choice, actually, on the PlayStation, if I'm honest. Partly because it has giant robots. And partly because I love the story and the gameplay mechanics. So, you know, can't really argue with any of that. I mean, it's a personal preference. You can't argue with it anyway, when you can. Just be a little silly. But that, you know, Halo killer label sort of stuck with Killzone for a while. And you can definitely feel it. Oops. Hi, Mech. There we go. You can kind of feel it in this game, because this game came out at about the same time as Halo Reach. Out of my way, please, thank you. And there's a lot of similarities between this game and Halo Reach. For example, both games introduced animations when you do assassinations. We saw one earlier, and hopefully we'll see some more. Both games introduced jetpacks into their lineups. Obviously, the one in Halo Reach was very useful in multiplayer. You could get around very quickly. It was a lot of fun. The one in this game was more funky. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I didn't really like the jetpack in this game. Let's see. Both games had a new multiplayer mode. In this one, it was called Operations. In Halo, it was called Invasion. That was it. Invasion. Where one team would be attacking, one team would be defending, and as the attacking team won more objectives, the map would open up, and they'd be able to do more things. So they'd have, you know, they'd finish one objective, then they'd have to do another. And I felt the one in Halo was kind of lacking. It was fun, but my friends and I never really got into it. Whereas the one in this one was just great. In between each objective, there'd be a little cutscene, and the guys doing the best would show up in that cutscene. You could play it in offline bot mode. They ended in pretty epic cutscenes too. I mean, it was awesome. And it was really, really hard. So now it's our turn on assassination, so we have to defend that guy. Ow! That hurt. We'll take that mech. How about that? And was there anything else? Oh, right. And then both games would eventually introduce mechs. Not in Halo Reach. They didn't have time for that, obviously. Sorry. Excuse me. But this game had mechs, and then in Halo 4, they introduced, I think it was called the Mantis, which was a very different kind of mech. I mean, obviously the same thing. It had missiles and rocket launchers. But that thing was just a beast in multiplayer. It was really, really hard to take down. Well, not like these ones. But obviously in Halo you could, like, jack a guy. Whoa, that came out wrong. Jack a vehicle and get a guy out of it, which was always a lot of fun. You could do it with the Mantis as well. I'm hoping I'm getting that name of that mech right. It's been a little bit since I played Halo 4. And obviously both games are franchises, like flagship franchises of their systems. I mean, where would Xbox be without Halo? Well, yeah, good luck with that. And while Killzone isn't necessarily the biggest game on PlayStation, it's certainly one of the best, and I quite enjoy it.
HT attack has failed. Mission accomplished, gentlemen.
Nice. Now for Lucky, it'll tell us to go plant bombs.
Capture and hold.
Nope, capture and hold.
Target areas and hold them as long as possible. Don't let them fall into enemy hands.
Oh, I should be showing off some of the other classes. Okay, after I die this time, I'll show off some of the other classes. Even though it's kind of an unwise decision at this point, because the tactician is very good at capturing. He captures faster than the other classes. Let's see if we can go find some pigs to take down. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's be an engineer. I'll show you how that works a little bit. Engineer. Machine gun. And we'll spawn. Oh, they just captured one of our spawn points. That's awful. Okay. So I've got this sweet looking machine gun. And we're working the Hellgast here. So plant turret. Like so. And the turret will have a machine gun and a rocket launcher, so it's quite useful. Oh yeah, get some! Oh, I love this machine gun! That didn't last very long there. That's okay, my bot will do things for me. This is a very fast-firing machine gun, but it is also incredibly inaccurate. So that's enough for the engineer. Let's go through some of the other classes. Let's see. Marksman. Let's do the infiltrator first. Give him a... let's use the shotgun, why not? Whoa, we're losing some of our spawn points, I guess. So there we go. So now I look like an enemy. And because I'm a infiltrator, I can run for as long as I want. Up. So if I kill a guy, I lose my cover, but if I use a melee kill on someone, then I'm still okay.
Mission accomplished. We have superiority on the
Well, that guy's tweaking out.
Good job, man.
Guarantee the next one's going to be probably plant the bombs, because we're getting pretty close to the end.
Search and retrieve.
Oh no, search and retrieve! So this is basically capture the flag.
Hustle, soldiers.
I'm not really equipped to take down a mech at the moment, if I'm honest. That's okay. We didn't really get to see what he was up to, but there's not much to the infiltrator. Field medic's pretty cool, so let's do him too. So, now I've got my sweet little triage bot. There he is. He's got a machine gun. He'll protect me when I go down. In Killzone 2, you could throw out these like blood pack things that would heal nearby allies. You can use them to heal yourself too, which is pretty neat. The medic's got the same gun as the tactician, except he's got a silencer, so he can't go full auto. He only does a burst. Ow, another medic. Okay, hold on. So I'm down, and back up. Fortunately, the Hellgas scored while we were down, and we can only stand up once as a medic. Let's do one more. Okay. So let's... Oh man, that sucked. Okay, enough of being a medic, I guess. Marksman. They get a sniper rifle. Sniper rifles are cool. Let's do that. Except we're not really in a good spot to snipe at the moment, so we should get somewhere snipeable. Okay, here we go. So, that jammed radar, that says it's invisible. Ow! How did they see me there? I wonder. Okay, I want to win this. I don't like losing. So I'm going to go back to my favorite class, which is the Tactician. Oh man, they've already got 2 up on us. Ow. That's fine. We've already won the match. We've got 4-1. Even if we lose this, we're still up 4-2. Which is fine. And we're in a good position to get the last one too, so we're not really hurting. Not really showing off the mechs as much as maybe I should be. That's fine. So this only sort of vaguely meets my definition of a mech game, where I said you have to be able to control a mech. So technically this works, but you know, if you think it's a bit of a cop-out, well, I'm sorry. There we go. So the guy's got the propaganda speaker. Oh no, he's up over there. Oh, he dropped it. Must be enemies nearby. Now that guy's got it. Ow. Sometimes you get really good, you know, no man's lands and melees over these things, as you do in any sort of objective-based multiplayer. Go. Ow. My head, I'm not supposed to get shotguns in it.
Don't let up. You got 60 seconds.
One thing I like about Killzone is that even after the multiplayer's died down, or died away in this case, because there's a Botzone, you can still have fun, play like this. Who needs real people? That's what I say. Mech's already abandoned. And I believe all the other Killzones have Botzones as well. With the exception of maybe the one on the PSP. The one on Vita has it after they patched it in, which was pretty neat of them. I really, really appreciated that, because being able to do this on like a flight is amazing. Admittedly, it's not quite as good as this, obviously.
Search and destroy.
Here we go. One last mission. Place some charges. In single player, when you place charges, you actually have to move the 6-axis controller, which I'll admit, a little annoying. Okay, so now we just have to defend this, and the game's over. So am I going to be doing more Killzone? Yeah, actually, I think I am. I think I'm going to do one more video. There's a really, really epic no prisoners mech fight in the single-player campaign, and I kind of want to show that off. So we might do a little bit of that. And then, what's the next mech game I'm going to do after this? To be honest, I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, part of the reason I did this was just to take a little bit of a break from doing a full series. Because we gotta change things up a little bit, keep things fresh. So there we go. Alright, Killzone. I think I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. I've played a lot of Killzones, so I'll be happy to try and answer things. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.